O'Neill Outside with Travis Johnson.
Oh, give me 5 more days down, man. Oh. You gave me too pretty a shot. I couldn't pass it up.
CBA 50 caliber MR.
CBA nitride muzzle loader.
O'Neill Outside with Travis Johnson is presented each week by CBA. It's just a better gun.
Hello again, everyone. I'm O'Neill Williams, and welcome to our program. In the business that I'm in, I'm privileged to be involved from time to time in fundraisers like this one for wounded warriors. And a guy bought a hunt for 2 at Burnt Pine Plantation, place I go every year. It's fabulous. Burnt Pine Plantation. Look them up. So Robert and Frankie came down from Connecticut or Brooklyn. It all runs together up there, okay? But they are great guys. We had a wonderful time, and much to my surprise, quite frankly, they were fabulous wing shots. From Burnt Pine Plantation with Robert and Frankie, it's today on O'Neill Outside.
Whoa, whoa. Good job. Whoa, whoa.
Whoa!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ooh, whoop, 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 whoop. Here. Sit down. Sit. All right, you guys ready?
Ooh! Ooh!
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Look here.
Belly in here. Be right here. Y'all ready? Watch them up, buddy. Shooting, good shooting. Well done. Good job, Bell.
By golly, you guys have done this before, haven't you? That's you guys have done this before. You can't fool me.
Whoa, 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 we got a hopper.
O'Neill Outside with Travis Johnson, brought to you by Conus Optics, the Whitetail Institute of North America, Bill Jordan's Realtree Camo, the Furminator, Enforcer Fire Aid 2000, Bojangles, and your local Toyota dealer.
Step out, Ross.
Sure.
Come up.
Whoa, oh, he's down.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Landing gear's down. You hit them both.
Whoa, now. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. Hello, whoa.
This is Robert Andrews, and tell us where you came from and what prompted this hunt. What got you here, sir?
Came all the way from New York. It's a little colder
you can't tell,
up there.
can you?
Morton Anderson puts on a very big event down here for wounded veterans. Raises a lot of money. It's a golf tournament. I've come several times. We didn't go last year, but my friends came. And my friends saw that there was this auction item of a quail shoot. Well, these guys, friends of Frankie's too, they don't know what end of the gun the bullet comes out. They had no idea what, but they bought it for us. They bought it for Frankie, and they bought it for me. I mean, I just have to tell you, in your whole life, you don't need a lot of friends. You just need good ones. And we are just thrilled that our friends would think this much of us, they would send us down here. So we're just happy as can be. Even looking at you, I'm happy.
That's, it's a painful part of the hunt. I understand that. But the point being, good people, to getting together for a good event, raising money for a good cause, and we get to see the dogs hunt and we get to shoot.
Oh, these dogs are unbelievable. Now you have to people in there, you got to watch these dogs. Don't watch us. We're ugly. They are terrific. They're and with a flushing dog together with two pointing dogs, you don't see that too often.
That's exactly right.
No, this is good.
Look them up. It's Burnt Pine Plantation.
It's only an hour east of Atlanta. It's easy to get to.
Indeed.
Yeah.
It's just like a walking billboard.
Okay.
That's the way to do it. That man is good at this.
Ready.
Hey! Tell me about your hunting experience in the field like this. Where have you been? What have you done?
Well, it started about 40 years ago. And I live in New York, and about an hour and a half north of Manhattan, actually, there's a whole bunch of, about 3 or 4 really good hunting clubs. I belong to one called Burbank. I've been hunting there since 1980. My own dogs. So everybody has their own dogs up there. I've used to do a lot of waterfowling out in Long Island. Can you imagine? In the Hamptons, nobody was there in November, so we used to go out. There plenty of ducks and geese. I've been to Argentina a few times. I like upland birds. I like the dogs.
Yeah,
everybody
does.
It's the dogs. Yeah, it really is a dog. A lot of times when we hunt, I let somebody else shoot. I'd rather watch the dog.
Certainly.
Dog, this is.
I just want to make sure that everybody understands that I didn't dress him for this hunt. This is his own choice of.
Well, excuse me, everyone, and the people inside the camera. Look at him, look at me. You know he didn't do this.
That's a fact.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Hey, everybody. We are on point.
Yes,
Come
we
on,
are.
let's go.
Georgia Power rights of way. Kind of important, really, providing electricity for your home. But did you know that Georgia Power also manages the land beneath the power lines to benefit Georgia's plants and animals? These rights of way provide habitat for many species of wildlife and plants that need open, early successional areas. These low-growing plants and native grasses provide food and cover for a great diversity of game and non-game wildlife. 8 federally listed and many threatened or endangered species inhabit the land Georgia Power either owns or maintains as part of these right-of-way easements. A well-maintained low-growth community of plants like this helps reduce erosion, and it gives the animals a great place to thrive. Here are some of the ways Georgia Power helps Georgia's animals and plants. Gopher tortoises favor transmission right-of-way corridors because vegetation management by Georgia Power provides the open habitats and desired vegetation. Georgia Power has also provided habitats for protected indigo snakes, which also use these same gopher tortoise burrows. Georgia Power manages the land in a way that is sustainable for Georgia aster populations. These once endangered plants are found in 15 Georgia counties and typically thrive on utility transmission rights of way. These small sites of native grasses and vegetation are sometimes called pocket prairies, and Georgia Power has teamed with the State Botanical Garden to reestablish these diverse prairies and use the company's rights of way to benefit all sorts of wildlife. These uses of power line rights of way so very well demonstrates Georgia Power's environmental commitment to our state. Do me a favor, do yourself a favor. Take a moment sometime soon. Visit o'neilloutside.com. Right there on the home page is a little list right on the front that says the online store. My good friends and I have put together quite a lineup of outdoor gear. O'Neill Outside branded t-shirts and hoodies and all that, but more than that. It's great gear, great prices, good discounts, prompt delivery. Take a look at the O'Neill Outside with Travis Johnson online store. It's worth your time, and I would appreciate you doing that. I don't make any money, but trying to provide a service.
Ready? Come on, Blue. Good job, Blue.
Boy, he just goes right to the bird.
Oh, I'm telling you, man, he is. He come up with a count, so.
Well done. Hoorah! I want you to meet Frank Matthews, and Frank's down here with Robert on this little hunt.
We're having a great time.
What do you think about burnt pine in this hunt? What do you think?
This is one of the best hunts I've ever been on, and I'm going to come back again. I'm telling you.
That was going to be my next question.
No,
You would
I'm
visit
coming
here
back
from
again.
Connecticut. I think this is the first guy who's ever been on the show in 36 years from Connecticut, and I've missed you.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I'm so glad to come down here and be here with
That's
you, brother.
exactly right.
Yeah.
This guy
Could be with a finer
he
guy.
can hit them now, I'm telling you. What are you, 80% or so? Maybe
Well,
more?
We're doing pretty good.
Yes,
we didn't do
indeed.
too good on the clay pigeons. Remember, I had
Well,
like
I
2
know.
out of
That
10.
was, you had to get your speech a little bit on
but
that.
your buddy said this is a meat gun, so don't
That's
worry about it. He
That's
was-
exactly
he was
right.
100%
Anything
right.
up and to the left, he's dead when
Yeah.
Frank's on that side.
Down,
I tell you,
going
that's
down,
right.
eh?
You betcha.
You know, the 2 guys that bought this for us, 2 of the finest men I've ever known in my whole life. To have friends do that for you, it's pretty rare. So I thank them.
Well, it's a compliment and testimony to the place and the dogs and the guide and the hunt for you to say that you'll be back.
Well, I'll be back. You couldn't find a better guide than dogs, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, we're having fun.
Here we go. When you visit one of the quail plantations, you got it all planned out and it's going to be great, and I'm sure it is. Here's a little tip that makes it better for me, and maybe you. Use a high caliber. When I say high, I use a 28 gauge. And personally too, it's a over and under, which saves me 30% of my shells, because instead of missing 3 times with an automatic, I only miss 2 times. So use a light, because it doesn't wear you out, a lightweight over and under for your quail plantation visit. And that's your CONUS tip of the week. Don't use a scope on your shotgun. Robert and Frankie had a fabulous afternoon yesterday. It was cloudy. We had a great day, got about 30 birds. It's the next day now. We had a big rainstorm last night. It's bright, it's clear, and we'll be shooting until lunchtime, and I wouldn't be surprised if we get another 30 birds. And then we'll visit with the people at Burnt Pine Plantation, and you'll want to show up also, I'll bet.
All right, you ready on this one? Flush them up, Blue. You got him, Frank. Good shot. Blue! Whoop, whoop. All right, y'all, let's get this bird, this single right here. Flush him up, Blue. Kill him.
Down.
Blue! Good job, Blue. So, I rely on the dogs. Up to life. Blue! Flush him up, Blue. All right, ready, ready? Blue, heel, heel, heel. Flush him up. Good shot out front.
Oh!
Whoa, 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 whoa. Another one in there, get ready. Blue, here, here. Reload, reload. Whoop, whoop, reload as quick as you can. Got another in there. Great shooting, boys. Blue, here.
You bet.
All right, y'all ready? Ready, ready? Flush them up, Blue. Blue!
We have more with O'Neill and Travis, but first, let's thank these sponsors. QDMA, the Quality Deer Management Association. Georgia Power. Timbuktu Outdoors. Year One. the Georgia Department of Economic Development, Boat US, and Tough Shed. Now, let's join O'Neill for some flavorful cooking with Swagerty Farm sausage.
I'll just bet you when you were growing up, you had chicken pot pie. My mother worked, Daddy worked. We had chicken pot pie all the time. I'll bet you I've had a wheelbarrow full of chicken pot pie. This is different. Watch. Here's a white sauce, what you would start with anyway. Now, however, we're going to put in some Swagerty sausage cooked on the grill in a pan. Put your conventional vegetables in. You thought you were done having chicken pot pie. Well, you're not. This is fabulous. You see, Swagerty's, it's the same recipe since the 1930s. All natural spices. It's just the best sausage there is. And when you add it to a chicken pot pie, then, man, you've just changed the rules. If I can keep from hurting myself doing this. Okay. It's a conventional chicken pot pie, but you changed everything when you put Swagerty's in it, and it will turn out just right. I'll show you. You didn't think I could do that, did you? Everybody's got to eat, right? Put it back on the grill. That'll be the best chicken pot pie you ever wrapped your lips around. Chicken pot pie rules changed forever. How? We added Swagerty's, that's how. And you can get the recipe. O'NeillOutside.com, or better yet, Swagertys.com. Time for the CVA guest book this week from Terry Marchant. And he lives in McDonough, Georgia, just down the road. He says, the longer I hunt, the more I see benefits of teaching our young ones the value of hunting and conservation. Thank you, CVA, and you for promoting this necessity. Let's connect that to something that you learn by being a hunter and a conservationist. When you are hunting, there isn't a referee. There's no one there in a black and white striped shirt to throw a flag on you if you do something wrong. If you break a law, break a rule. It's up to you to police yourself. And that's part of learning hunting and conservation policies. So, if you would like to be awarded a CVA muzzleloader, go to o'neilloutside.com. If we use your comment on the show, CVA will send you a muzzleloader like the one to Terry. I'd like for you to meet Brian Mask. He's the general manager here at Burnt Pine Plantation. What's your message, sir? How many people visit here every year?
We probably have 300 to 3,500 people come through here a year, which is a lot of people.
Over what period of time? You're not a rookie.
No, not a rookie, not a rookie. Burnt Pine's been in business over 40 years. Started out as a deer hunting plantation and ended up as a hunting plantation, wedding venue, corporate retreat venue, and anything else we can figure out to make a dollar.
You're close enough to Atlanta for folks to come down here at lunchtime and hunt quail.
Yeah, that's one advantage we have, I think, over some of the South Georgia guys.
How many birds are through the place a year?
This year, we are around 60,000 quail, chuckers and pheasants, another 12,000. So we're over 70,000 birds that we bring in and put out for folks to hunt.
Okay. It's not just about quail. Turkey?
Yep. We do turkey hunting in March and April. We do a fair amount of deer hunting in the fall. Like I said, Burnt Pine started out as a deer hunting operation. It ended up being a quail hunting operation that we do some deer hunting on. One of the things that people perceive about hunting plantations is it's private, it's ridiculously expensive, and you have to be a member to go. I have people every day ask me that. Burnt pine is open to the public. We're a commercial operation. 25 times a year we get a company that just calls us blind. Saw it on the internet, and they need to bring people from 8 or 10 different states. Well, there's nowhere any better to do it than Atlanta, Georgia. I mean, everything goes through Atlanta. We're an hour from the airport, and it's really getting to be a larger part of our business is getting the word out there that we do that. And we do the corporate retreats all during the summertime too. We're open for business basically every day of the year.
Burnt Pine Plantation, New Bern, Georgia.
Shot. Oh. Push 'em up.
You guys are hot stuff.